Hello! It's been a couple of months, but I am so excited to be back making videos and sharing more behind the scenes of my small business with you. I was kind of in a really big rut for a little bit, and I needed to take a break from editing videos. I was just feeling super behind with everything. I was traveling a lot, which was super fun, and I had a lot of really great trips. But I was also just feeling really down about how my business was doing and what I was up to in the business and where it was going. So I needed to take a pause and decided to actually really shake things up and completely revamp my studio space. Before, my studio was more just like a storage space for all of my materials. I would also package in my studio, but I was packaging on the floor and it was so inconvenient and things were just all over the place. So I decided to order some new furniture and to actually make a space that I could work out of. If you're also a maker, you know that aside from making your actual product, you spend a ton of time actually on the computer doing all of your back-end stuff, admin stuff, I don't know, updating the website, da-da-da. So I was like, I need a desk, and I haven't had a desk in 5 years since I've started the business. And so I can't believe I've been doing it for that long and working from home like that on the couch, which was totally not healthy. And so because I was in such a big rut, it really made me take a step back and think about how I could make this a better work environment for myself. And so yeah, I ended up taking everything out of the space. There are boxes in here that have been like this for years now that I hadn't even been able to go through yet, and it's just getting piled and piled up. And so I put everything in the living room because I knew that if I started this project, I would have to finish it. And so I took about a week to do everything. I'm doing a voiceover because when I went to upload and edit all of this footage, I realized that I had accidentally put my camera on no audio, slow motion. So I didn't get any of the talking points. But yeah, so anyway, let's revamp the studio together. I can't wait to continue sharing behind the scenes with you and just get caught up with everything going on in the business. Hello! So it is the next day. I did not finish building all the shelves last night. I was actually part of an adult kickball league this fall, so we had our end of season party last night, which was super fun, but I did not finish. And it's already 2 p.m., but I have gotten nothing done in here. Today has been such a struggle. I went to upload all the footage from last night and realized that my camera was in the wrong mode. So all of the videos from yesterday are in slow motion and without sound. And I was feeling so good yesterday because I'd been on a break from vlogging just to catch up and refocus all of my stuff in business. And so I was in a really good groove yesterday with like lots of good footage, but my camera was in the wrong mode. So I was just feeling really down about that today, especially since I felt like I was getting back in the groove. But anyway, let's just focus on this shelf and get it going. think I'm really liking it. I now have wall-to-wall shelving. I think it looks pretty good. I don't have a great design eye, but I'm gonna start moving everything else in from the living room and maybe trying to get some stuff reorganized. It is snowing right now outside, so it is a good day to be inside doing this. Alright, it's almost 6 and I've got to meet up with a friend who's actually moving to New Zealand this weekend, so it's probably the last chance I'll get to see her, so I'm gonna go meet up with her real quick, but it's a little overwhelming in here. I'll show you the progress I've made so far. It looks like a crazy mess, but I think it's gonna need at least another day before I'm finished. Alright, so I've got a little bit of my inventory here. I've got the trucker hats and all of my little notebooks. I have the candles somewhere that I need to put out in a second. So then I'm thinking maybe I'll put my label printer here, but not sure. And then I have all of these boxes of my shipping boxes, which are actually really big, so I'm not sure where I want to put them yet. But I do have this shelf in the closet, which I have a lot of shipping materials on already. So I might just put them all in there, but the problem is I have to fold them a little bit before they'll fit, so I'm kind of doing that right now. I don't know if I'll do all of them at once, but I'll at least get one of the boxes done. So it is now day 3 of putting my studio together, and wow, yesterday was really hard. I had a mini meltdown. I feel like I've been saying that with every vlog, but I don't know, things have just felt really overwhelming. It snowed a lot yesterday, and which I'm really excited about, but that also is really beanie season is here, and I don't know if any of you have been struggling with this, but I'm waffling between feeling super overwhelmed with not having enough stuff made, but also not making the sales that I'm used to. And so it's I don't know, it's feeling like my business is failing because I'm not selling as much as I did before, but then equally not having as much product as before. So, you know, it's I don't even know. It's all in my head, I guess, but yeah, so yesterday when I found out that all of my footage was messed up, I was basically I sat for hours trying to do a talking head style video. I don't know if I said this yesterday, but I was trying to make it into, what they tell you on YouTube, make something to teach people something, and I was trying to do that, how I feel like I'm failing and what I'm doing about it. But then I just kept deleting everything, and I was like, this is terrible. But anyway, deep breaths. We're actually going away again this weekend for a bike trip with a big group of friends, 20 people or something, and I missed it last year, and so I was like, Shireen, it's okay, just go on the trip. It's only for the weekend, and then I'll come back and really dig in. And I think really having the new desk and the new space where I can actually work in it will be really helpful, which is kind of the impetus to setting all of this up. It was actually one of my goals that I had made back in the spring to set up a new studio space by the end of the summer. It's pretty much the end of fall now. But I kept putting it off because I was like, everything's been fine. It's not high on the priority list. I don't need to do it. And it's going to take me some time. But I think this last week with feeling super overwhelmed and just I don't know, struggling a little bit, I was just I just need a total refresh. I need a new space where I can just work from, separate, where I can leave my laptop in here, and separate my business from my life a little bit more. So that's one of the things. I'll do a little bit more of a recap with a lot of these thoughts that I've been having around feeling like I'm failing, and then what I'm doing about it. But yeah, so let's see if we can finish the studio today. How am I supposed to get all of this back in there? I don't know. Blue dew, blue moon, kind of mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Alright, I don't know if you guys knew this. I have a yarn store apparently. No, I don't, but I ordered all of the yarn that I thought I would need for inventory this year, and it's kind of overwhelming. I don't know if I even have enough room in the crates to put them in. So I'm gonna try to organize that. Maybe have to use some of that shelving. Oh, there's still so much in the living room to get in here. And now I'm looking at all of this inventory. There are a lot of colors of my Wool and the Gang yarn that I need to actually order more of, and it's like, okay, do I need more yarn? Probably not, but I actually do need more yarn for those styles, and yeah, here we are. Okay, update. I am now doing the part that I've been putting off the most. I have so many huge boxes of like scrap yarn or old hats that I've made that I wasn't happy with, or they were samples or a style I don't sell anymore. And I just have a lot of that stuff, and I don't want to throw it away. Like, it just feels so wasteful. But also I don't know really what to do with it. Like, I guess I could donate some of the hats, but then, you know, I don't like how they look, so I don't want them to like represent my brand necessarily. I guess I could take the tags off. I don't know, it's such a weird thing, but that's probably why I've been holding on to them for so long. I mean, look at these scrap boxes. So I've at least separated them now. This is all of my like Malabrigo merino wool, and this is all of the Peruvian. This is all really old other yarns that I just have another box of scrap of. And then these are all those sample hats that I either don't make anymore, or they were samples at one point, or whatever. But and these are even older, like OG, when I was knitting with the wool and acrylic blend. Like, nothing wrong with the yarn at all, just not something as representative of my brand anymore, because this is not made with the ethical, sustainable wool. So I don't know what to do. I am officially working from my new desk. It's been about a week, but I finally finished getting everything done in my new studio. I moved a bunch of my crates, I added some storage, I set up a packaging station, but I'm really excited because for the last 3 years I haven't really had an office. So we're dog sitting right now, so we've got a little puppy here. But I haven't really had very good work-life separation, and I feel like this is going to really help me focus a little bit better, have somewhere that I can just leave my computer at the end of the workday. And now that I'm doing a lot more computer stuff, I feel like this will really help with my own just mental health around work. It's been a kind of stressful fall so far. I think I've talked about it a little bit, but we've been traveling a lot, which has been super fun, but I haven't really had a chance to like settle in and just feel like I'm grounded in my business this year. And I know going into the year I really wanted to plant a lot of seeds, and you know, it was a year for the rebrand, so I wasn't really focused on marketing or like creating product and building my inventory as much because I was putting a lot of work into the rebrand. So I just feel like that has been really stressful for me. But this weekend we had a really nice chill weekend at home, and I was able to just knit a bunch, get my studio finished, and then feel a little bit more settled in. I do have some exciting things happening this winter that I will share with you soon, but yeah, I've kind of just been focusing on getting the studio space set up and, I don't know, creating a really cozy environment. But alright, enough chatting. Let me show you what I was able to do. Okay, so I totally moved my yarn wall, so now I just have wall-to-wall yarn storage there. I still have some extra inventory that I wasn't able to fit, but I have a closet behind me that I have some other stuff in. Still need to take care of a couple of my scrap bins, but I also now have this big wall shelf, so my plan is to use it for more like my inventory and things like that. And it looks kind of empty right now, but I just took a big load of stuff to Ohana, so I'm going to slowly build this back up. I now have my desk here, and I have my computer here, little desk caddy, and then all of my like recording equipment in here. I have my label printer, and it looks out of this really awesome window, so it's kind of a nice view. And then next to my desk I have my little cart. So right now I just have like my stickers on here and then some of my packaging materials. I have a whole other, oh, I also got this cork board. So I just have some stuff from over the years, like an article that my townspaper wrote about my business back in the day when I started. I have these bins that I usually try to fill with more inventory as well. So they're looking okay. I have this closet, and on this side I basically used it for all of my packaging supplies. So all of my boxes. I have this big table that I'm going to use as a packaging station, and then, you know, some brown paper bags. I have more boxes over here. And I even have more in the garage because I couldn't fit everything. But yeah, so tell me what you think about the new space. I'm really excited to start working out of it. I'm excited to settle back into a routine. We don't really have any trips planned for a little while now, and I'm heading into like the busiest season of the business. So I'm excited to get back into the vlogging routine. I have some backlog of vlogs that I need to edit, but I'm hopefully going to get back to it this week. And yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.